This is Euclid Book 5, proposition number 11, and I promised everybody that I would take you through all these proofs, and some of these proofs are kind of pointless, but we're going to do this anyway. Euclid says that if A equals B, then C, not A equals B, if as A is to B, then C is to D. Then he says as C is to D, then E is to F. And what he's trying to prove is that as A is to B, so as E is to F. And what Euclid says, he said, I want you to make equal multiples of every one of these lines. So, G is an equal multiple of A, L is an equal multiple of B, H is an equal multiple of C, M is an equal multiple of D, K is an equal multiple of E, and N is an equal multiple of F. Okay. Now, to save you guys a whole lot of trouble, I made this line 1/4 of an inch, this line 1/2, this line 1/2, this line 1, this line 1, and this line 2. The reason I did that is because when you make equal multiples, which you're going to take everything times 2, you will have enough paper room to do this. Because if you don't, well, you're going to have a great big piece of paper, and I don't think you want to do that. Anyway, how does Euclid begin? Well, he said, since A is to B, so is C is to D. Since A is to B, so is C is to D. And he says we have already drawn these equal multiples of G and H. Of course, G is twice of A, H is twice of C. And we've already drawn out the equal multiples of L, which is twice of B, and M, which is twice of D. Therefore, since G is less than L, then H is less than M. So far, so good. Then he says, as C is to D, then E is to F. We've already established that. And of course, he says we drew equal multiples of, well, C's equal multiple is H, D's equal multiple is M, E's equal multiple is K, and F is equal multiple of, well, the N here is equal multiple of F. Or, yeah, whatever. And as you can see here, C is twice as large as H, D is I'm sorry. Whew. Try that again. H is twice as large as C, M is twice as large as D, K is twice as large as E, and F is twice as large as F here. Okay, you can see that if you look at my paper. There you go. Now, he finally says that if H is less than M, then K is also less than N. Well, I think you can see that here. H is not as big as M, therefore K is not as big as N. Okay. We can also see that G is less than L and K is also less than N. Okay. G is less than L and K is definitely less than N. And he then goes on to say that G and K, okay, G is an equal multiple of A, and K over here is an equal multiple of E, and we can go on to say that L is an equal multiple of B, L equal multiple of B, and N is an equal multiple of F. So therefore, we can say that as A is to B, so is E is to F. And that's the proof. Alright folks, I'll tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.